with the symmetry of time and space, and those who dwell in this place. The sun filters in through the trees, mixing the splashes of light over leaves that lay patterns on the faces, smiling as I play along. Come wander through my woods and waterways. The world lures us to her quiet resting place, and all the notes a mirror for her face. I troll on the tune that I know. The chance of a moment has grown in the winds of possibility, a fitting time for a melody to reflect the light of the day. And for a while we will dwell in a maze of the mirroring spell that appears on the faces of reflection, in the contours of the mirror that shows as clear as the day is long, and as long as the day is clear, I play the mirror song. The tune in my heart calls it alive, way as it brings on the night. I will find some lonely place. Now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, then again too few to mention. I did what I had to do, I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course each careful step along the byway. More than this I did my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, I spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall. Did it my way. I've loved, laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as the tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way, no, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has got not but to say the things he truly feels, not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows, I did it my way. Howdy, folks. Hope you folks are doing it your way. Hey, Graham, Philip, Lucia, Linda, Elizabeth. Hi. Thanks for stopping in from Facebook. And you wasn't someone there from YouTube? Well, we're doing the tea our way as well, and living the life my way, which evidently for the moment is up here in the pent loft with a bit of sun poking through the rain, and it's pretty cold out there. It's warm up here. I just put on the stove. I turn it on and off. Look at this. Up here with the sunshine, we've got, look at that. It's poking around between, I guess it depends on what drop of rain it's going on. 77 degrees Fahrenheit. But now what happens if we go down below? Ooh, 49 degrees down there. We'll stay up here. We've got some books to read. What else have we got? I'm looking around. I think we've got some news. Oh, look at this. So today, later on, here's the new colors. I'm going to be doing some more hot foil stamping. Before I can do the stitching, you'll notice there's no numbers there. I need to make the numbers on here. But this is the
the kind of new tawny color for April. It's all printed. This is actually an old photograph of the moon I took when I had a big telescope, and I had my camera, and I put my camera in the telescope. So I finally did a Byron poem. I like this on the back. I like this one. The front one, he's very youthful, extremely young. And on the back, he seems a bit hunched over and aged. Not that he ever had much time to get too old. But let's read from Sunshine, Sunshine, all the week. Hi, Bernard. Good thing it's a lovely spring day somewhere. It's lovely here in its own way. I've got some nice, look at this. Schwarzer Friesentee. Echter Ostfriesentee. Yep, it's lasting a while. It's not going to last forever. This is the second bag, actually. I've gone through quite a bit. But I've got some other kind of strange things in here. Trying some afternoon, doing it my way. What was that? All right. This is pretty deep. Sometimes I'm surprised I was reading this when I was a kid. This was this Seven Solitude, this book I found that I remembered reading through. What was he talking about? Nietzsche and Dostoevsky. I don't know if this is gonna really. No, it's a bit too heavy for me right now. I don't think I can do it. I'm gonna read through. I think I am gonna reread it all though. And this guy had. It's funny when you look up these old authors. Ralph Harper. He had a few other books that I wanted to try to get a hold of, but it was pretty obscure. Most of the books aren't really. They're not worth a lot or anything, but they're just not around. He was. Contemporary readers of Augustine's Confessions are usually made uneasy by several things. By his preference for a celibate life, the constant praying, and the ardent rhetoric. Toward the last, the reader may have mixed feelings or inhibited reluctance to admit that it is proper to speak with ardor, and a secret admiration for the Olympian strength of his passion. One has only to consider briefly the normal response to the several parts of the following sentence, typical of the Confessions, to realize how distant this man is from the mid-20th century. Quote, I longed after immortal wisdom. I had begun that journey upwards by which I was to return to you. How did I then burn? Today, one reads with uneasiness even Socrates' exhortation to pursue truth, and we would feel slightly ridiculous if our teachers expected us to talk this way in the street. The very word truth seems to have lost its right to be capitalized. We do not believe in absolutes anymore, nor can we couple wisdom and immortality without the same discomposure. In a sense, there is something right about the unwillingness or inability to conceive of truth apart from reality, to conceive of truth as a disembodied essence. Unfortunately, it is now just as difficult for us to anything embodied as permanent either. The metaphors of love, longing, burning are similarly displeasing in this context, as we have pointed out. In some way, the characteristic Augustinian metaphor of journey and return is the most alien of all, for there is a secret seduction in it, which can be felt and which must therefore be resisted. There are many souls today who would be happy if life could be described fairly as a return to something stable and lovely. In this lies the peculiar appeal of Augustine, even to those who feel farthest from his terminus of adoration. One can remain unmoved by the outbursts of praise that besprinkle his confessions. Beauty of beauties, oh loveliness that does not deceive, loveliness happy and abiding. It is easy to shrug them off. It is not so easy to pass over his metaphor of life as a return, even to a happiness we think we do not and cannot know. This is the figure which is the special feature of Augustinian introspection, the figure which immediately links his mind with that of Proust. Or Proust is a Proust. Proust. Well, oh, this was actually on the appendix. That's after the book. The Olympian strength of his passions. All right, I had this other one. This is some interesting, I thought, some fun untold stories, the early years of Leonard Cohen. So this fellow's like, I think he wrote like a triptych of books, maybe even 4 or something. This was the first one, as told by acquaintances. Maybe we'll peek into that someday. Look at this! It's a beautiful book. Tales of mystery and imagination. Thank you, Lucia. This is actually a beautiful old book. If we take off the cover, it's got some nice and it has the ribbon. You can know where you are without folding over the thing. So this will be fun to read sometime. Sometime. Yeah, we're up. I was intending to do this recording of the Mirror song out in the park nearby here, and I wasn't able to do that yet because it just started raining and it started snowing. Take the tea water off the boil there, and I don't even know if the pear blossoms are really out anymore. I wanted to do this video for the pear blossoms, but maybe we'll see. We're already gearing up for the next single for Beltane coming up, which is a surprise for the moment. I'll be giving some clues at some point, but for the Mirror song, if anyone has made a playlist, produced a review, made a musical adaptation, painted a picture, or choreographed a dance to it, please let me know. Okay, we've still got some minutes together. What are we going to discuss? I think I've gone through all my props. We've got a song to sing before I go for sure. That's what we're going to do. And I think I have my activities for the day fairly well organized. Look at these. What I did. I made the broken CDs. I still owe people the broken CDs, and this time I'm in these hopefully resilient little clam shells. They're going to try to make it through the post. If I can chew on them and they don't break, hopefully they will survive. We're going to try to repair all those interpostal difficulties. do we have a request? The creek is, as far as I can see, the same. It appears to be the same, and I think it's just going to be that way until it goes away, perhaps. Belting! That's fun. There's still the subtitles. I don't see the subtitles. I don't know what's going on over there. Hope you all enjoyed my version of that song that I did my way. I did it my way. I was looking up that song. Of course, the most Frank Sinatra's, I believe, it's the most popular version of that, and that's became the song that he was known for. In fact, like if you go on Spotify, that's his hit song that gets the most listens. And by the end, he was a little bit he didn't like that song anymore. I guess any song that that you didn't expect to be your identifying song, and that's what everyone knows you by. I guess you get sick of that. But I think he thought it was a little bit conceited. I think he thought it was the sentiment in the song was a little bit ostentatious, perhaps. We've almost run out of our Kahlua tea today. What are you supposed to do when it's raining outside? I think I wanted to do the sauna yesterday, and I didn't even try because I was really worried that all of my burning materials was just a little bit too damp, and I didn't want to frustrate myself. I didn't think it was an activity worth engaging in. Today, it's probably the same thing, Sometimes you've got to decide which battles to pursue. All right, we're moving up on our sands of time. We are. What's going on here? We've got our books that we're too busy to read at the moment. We've got plenty of tea, which I appreciate. That's one thing I'm glad, and I don't feel any danger of running out of anytime soon. This is good. We've replenished our water from out in Mount Shasta. That was fun. We've got lots of water up here. We can make as much tea as we want to make. As for everything else, I don't know. We working bit by bit, little bit by bit, day by day. How's business going for everyone out there? You're getting your work done? Get the work done. Field of Dream. So what's this about the robotic sing-along? What's happening with the robot? What's the robots? Field of Dream. That would be fun. Is this turning out as robots out there? Does it sound like a robot? How's the connection? Is the connection? Okay. Right. Sound quality, robotic. Audio wonky. Yeah. Well, sorry about that. There was a request from last time, I remember. No cables. Don't bring the cables out here. Leave me alone. Cables, go away. No, I don't want your cables. Yeah. Oh, it's more fun to be further away from the cable. I'm happy to be away from the cables. I don't want any cables. Don't make me get any cables. It's the robot wanting to unplug. Yes, I guess. Actually, I would just like to get further away from cables. Nice to. It's nice to at least be disconnected from the grid. I get my electricity from the sun. Sun comes down, and if all goes well, I can have the same system for another 10 years. Just talking to the sun. Hello, sun. Thank you for the little electrons moving around for me. All my fun little electron friends doing my bidding. I don't need a lot of electron slaves, actually. Okay, I'll listen to the robot. The robot. I am a robot. What kind of robot song can we sing? Robot song. You guys know very many robot songs? I don't think I know any robot songs. But we can do a song for the rebel robot. And this was, I think, requested last time, but I think they're not here today to hear their request. But we'll do a verse of it anyways. There will always be souls again for tossed into life's storm. They tried the sails before they will be forewarned. When the golden comes, just won't let you be. How is it that you see what will enslave you? What will set you free? Going it all away again, playing for today. Got to go away, my friend, throw it all away. On the Autobahn. Yeah, we'll get out of the robot vortex next time. I'm hoping that we won't be robots. We're always trying to, we're always trying to get out of the robot box, and hopefully one day we can all not be robots anymore. But keep the cables away from me. That seems like I'm gonna be more of a robot if we get more cables. Well, it's warming up a little bit in here. Still 49 degrees down below, but today I'm gonna do some more of this kind of craft work, paper craft work, and I'm gonna start stitching. What's today? Wednesday. It'd be really cool if by Friday I could mail them out all on Friday. That's what I'm gonna go for, because they're not gonna be ready by tomorrow. So I don't know. Our robot sands of time, probably just about there. We'll see everyone next week, and yeah, happy Wednesday, and hope you can all do it your way.